Hi everybody, welcome back to I Got You Safe Babe podcast. I've been informed that if I want this to continue, then a lot of this work and prep is going to be on me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. However, I have been sick. Really sick. I've been tired. I've been mom-lifing. And, yeah, so this is just going to be like a life update and a why we still want to do this update and a reminder that we are humans with lives and children and hopes and dreams and aspirations for who we want to be individually and also separately. 1. I left my ex-husband October 14th of 2020. And since then, I've attempted to file for divorce 3 times. In the process of doing that, 2 of those times have gone nowhere. Either A, it got immediately rejected, B, he tried to file online, or something happened in which nothing came of it. So, from 2020 all the way till now, I am legally married to my ex-husband. And what's really shitty about that is that I've made every effort to get this divorce finalized, including showing up to a very inconvenient court date that my current partner, who you all know as Liam, had taken time away from work to take care of the kids for me to be at, that should have just finalized it. Except for one key detail. My ex didn't show up. He filed for divorce and didn't show up to court. So that left me with a lot of paperwork, catch-up, communication, things that I've been trying to do all of this time, and a rage. I left my ex because of a lot of different things, but one of the things that happened was, and one of my breaking points, was being thrown across the room. I was allowed to have a job as long as I wasn't making more than him. And if I was making more than him, then that money had to go to the family things. Well, what family things, you might ask? I paid his child support, only to find out that he hadn't paid 1 month of it. Lost our entire apartment because he wasn't being responsible for his responsibilities. We had to move in with his parents. When he broke his arm, I again went out and I got a job. He accused me of cheating because I picked up extra shifts. I struggled through that relationship. I struggled with understanding that I shouldn't be treated that way, and also only knowing how to be treated that way. Because growing up, I wasn't treated with the most kindness, with the most respect, with the most love. And this feels weird, sitting here talking to a camera about this, but I wasn't treated with love. I wasn't treated with respect. I wasn't treated with kindness. I was treated as if I were an inconvenience and as if I had no inherent value. And I was constantly treated that way. So being treated the way that I was in my last relationship felt normal. So I am about 7 months into this relationship with Liam. And I'm starting to fear. I'm starting to wonder, when is the other shoe gonna drop? When am I not going to be enough? When is my chronic fatigue going to be too much? When is my anxiety going to be too much? When is my PTSD going to be too much? When am I going to be too much? When is he going to get tired and walk away? Or snap and hurt me? When am I going to push too far? And it struck me because I called him freaking out today. The dog is too much. The things are too much. Everything is too much. I don't know how to handle this because I feel like my world is crumbling. And I don't have a reason to feel that way. I just feel like my entire world is imploding upon itself. And I have no way of catching it because I don't even know it's imploding. Everything just feels like it's imploding. And he's like, well, I can do this and this and this and this. And they're physical things. And I'm just like, no, you're not hearing me. Yeah, all of those things are bothering me. But they're not the problem. These are surface level. He took a minute and he went, okay. I made a conscious choice to love you. I made a conscious choice to not walk away. I made a conscious choice that this with you is where I want to be for the rest of my life. It's okay. When I get home, I'll help eliminate some of those stressors. But for now, just know I love you and it's going to be okay. A lot's going on in the world and a lot's going on in the United States right now. But that I made a conscious choice to love you. I made a conscious choice to spend the rest of my life with you. Not because I'm pregnant, because I'm not pregnant. Not because the church told him to, because we don't go to church. Not because it's the only way that his family will accept me. They already accept me. But because he made a conscious choice to love me. And I made a conscious choice to love him. And we made the conscious choice that this is forever. This is not temporary. This is not a sometimes thing. This is not a maybe thing. This is a for sure forever thing. Yeah, things seem good. Things seem surface level okay. The truth is that I'm still unpacking so much from my past. And I'm still digging through so much of how I was raised. What I was taught love looks like versus what love should look like. If you asked me how someone could show me that they loved me, I wouldn't have an answer because I don't know what it's like to be loved. Well, I do, but I don't. Because I have a kid. I birthed a human being, and that human being loves me. But I couldn't explain to you what he does that shows that he loves me because it's a physiological reaction between a mother and a child. It just happens. But when it comes to other people, I wouldn't know where to start. But what I can say is the way that he shows me, the way Liam shows me that he loves me. I think most people would have hung up on me if I had called them the way that I called him. I think most people would have said, toodaloo. But he didn't. He actually heard. When he started listing the physical things, I said, no, I need you to hear me. I don't need you to go in to fix it. I need you to hear me. And he did. He listened. Not with his head on how can I fix X, Y, Z. With his heart How can I be there in that feeling of aloneness, even though she's not alone? How can I be there in that feeling of not enough, even though she's enough? And I appreciate that. Someone put this out as just a little reminder that sometimes we as women need to communicate that we're not looking for a fix, we're looking for support. And sometimes our men's need to turn off their thinking, fixing brain, because so often men are asked to fix everything. When we're asking for support, the fix-it brain has to kind of sit in the background. And the hear and love brain is what we're looking for. And yeah, it's not their responsibility to make us feel better. Absolutely not. But it is nice when they are able to. Have a beautiful day.